Welcome back to Ocean Echoes, North Carolina Shipwreck Chronicles. I'm Callum, OBX for Sail Chronicler. In this video, let's travel back to the graveyard of the Atlantic, the treacherous waters off the coast of North Carolina, and infamous for claiming countless ships across the centuries. Among the victims of this unforgiving stretch of ocean was the SS Lansing, a ship with a complex past spanning continents and conflicts. From her beginnings as a British merchant vessel to her transformation into a Norwegian whale factory ship, Lansing's journey was a tale of changing identities and changing fortunes. Yet, it was here, off Cape Hatteras, that her story met a tragic end in the dark days of World War II. The SS Lansing was no ordinary ship. Originally launched as the Knight-Errant in 1897, this British-built vessel by Charles Connell and Company had a humble beginning with the Knight Steamship Company of Liverpool. Over the years, she passed through multiple owners and names, each marking a new chapter in her life. In 1913, she was sold to the European and Brazilian Shipping Company and renamed Rio Tinto, and shortly after, she served under the British flag during World War I. Her complex history continued when she became Omsk under Russian ownership before returning to British hands after the Russian Revolution. She would later become Commander and Flagwell, changing flags and missions until she finally ended up as Lansing, a Norwegian whale factory ship. In 1925, after a career marked by constant change, the vessel found stability under Norwegian ownership with Volfanger as Globus. Transformed into a whale factory ship, Lansing was operated by Melsom and Melsom of Larvik, Norway. She became part of the booming whale industry, tasked with processing whale oil to meet rising global demand. The ship was fitted with extensive fuel bunkers with a capacity of over 16,000 barrels, making her an efficient processor of fuel oil and whale products. Little did her crew know that this repurposed vessel would soon face one of the most dangerous threats of the 20th century: German U-boats patrolling the Atlantic during World War II. On April 7, 1942, while transporting 8,900 tons of fuel oil from Curacao to New York City, the SS Lansing was spotted off the coast of Cape Hatteras by German submarine U-552, commanded by Eric Top. At 10:52 a.m., a single torpedo struck the vessel, leading to a deadly explosion that killed one crew member. The surviving crew abandoned ship as the Lansing began to sink into the depths of Buxton, Dare County. They were later rescued by the American tanker SS Pan Rhode Island. This tragic encounter ended the SS Lansing's long journey in the graveyard of the Atlantic, marking yet another casualty of the Second World War. Despite her untimely end, the SS Lansing left an enduring mark on maritime history. With her substantial fuel storage capacity, the sunken vessel posed an environmental risk. From 2011 to 2013, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration evaluated the shipwreck for pollution potential, ensuring that the remains of this storied vessel would not harm the surrounding marine ecosystem. In recognition of her historical significance, the wreck of the Lansing was added to the National Register of Historic Places in 2013, securing her place as a protected artifact of a bygone era and a haunting reminder of the perils that lie beneath the waves off North Carolina's coast. From British merchant ship to Russian freighter, and finally to a Norwegian whale factory, the Lansing adapted to each chapter of history before meeting her fate in the graveyard of the Atlantic. Now, resting on the ocean floor, she remains a piece of maritime heritage, symbolizing the dangers that have claimed so many ships in these waters and the deep history that still lingers beneath the sea's surface. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the history of shipwrecks. We hope you found this episode both fascinating and moving. Join us again next Saturday as we continue to uncover more stories of sunken ships and maritime mysteries. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on our latest episodes. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the depths of history.